Hi everyone. Welcome to coffee time. It's been a while since we've had a coffee time. We've missed you guys. This is lovely. Eco.
Hi. It has been really long since I'm here. I was here last time.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
It's not the fault of our viewers. It's really because we've been busy on other things. Of course, we've got our weekly SAMAs, which are still continuing. We've got one this Sunday coming up. Oh, what was the subject? I've been told what the subject is. Now I'm on the spot. Something really interesting, and so we'll leave it at that. Today we've got Thanksgiving Day. It's celebrated in America and many other countries throughout the world. We'd like to extend our thanks to the people that have helped us, not just in the previous year, but they've helped us for a long time.
Yeah, I know. Our Spooky2 Rife Life group,
Yes.
Facebook group, and the Spooky2 forum. Do you know how many members have we got now?
Well, you said before, so it's I'm cheating a little bit. You said almost about 17,000 on our Facebook group. So we've potentially got 16,998 people viewing, because of course we're now doing we can't view ourselves on Facebook, which is it's quite awesome. That's a lot of people that are supporting us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we got pretty much the same number of members in Spooky2 forum. So that's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah, and so we really would like to take this chance to thank the admins and moderators in Spooky2 forum and the Rife Life group.
Well, yeah, without the moderators on the forum, where I spend most of my time, Spooky would not be anywhere near as successful as what he is today. And these moderators put in hours upon hours. When I go in online, I see what they've done. It makes me humble, feel insignificant. They're doing all the work, and I see all the people that they're helping, and they're helping to spread their love forwards. They're helping strangers whom they may never meet.
Yeah, I know. Whenever there's someone in Right for Life group saying that I'm not a techie person and I've got Spooky2, but I don't know how to use it. And every time when people say something like that, there are many people answering questions, and always Pranadeva, which is who is also Brian Yamamoto on Spooky2 forum. He always said that I can help you, and this is my contact information. So sometimes he phone people and they talk about 1 hour. See, he guide people there, or he do remote control on their computers to help them.
Ed Vaughn's another person that spends hours and hours online helping people. And then there's so many others too. The Facebook group, another example, that was started by Chaffee Klein. He didn't ask for any, just, oh, there we go, here's Spooky2, Rife for Life.
Yeah.
That's it. He just did it. So, all these people we're so thankful for. So thankful to.
Yeah, I really would like to say thank you to Chaffee Klein, Joe Strossman, Judy
Budusio.
Yeah.
Sorry, Judy.
Pranadeva, Susie Smith, Michelle Mullins, and Nick Deville from Spooky2 Rife Life group. They are the admins and moderators.
They're the people that jump in, they help, and they help so many people. If you had a list and counted how many people they've helped, that list would seem like it will go on forever. Well, it is going on forever, because they're helping people even now as we speak. They're really, really good people, very good people, very nice people. So thank you.
And we also want to thank Blue Aquarian, Bob Walcott.
Sure, yeah. He's online as we speak.
Yes.
He's the noisy one. He's banging the saucepans together in the corner there.
Gwyn Burley, Hans
Hans Rinkerink.
Yes.
Rinkerink. Sorry, Hans.
Carl Baker, Manuel Mello, Pranadeva, Susie Winter, and Trevor Nelson from Spooky2 forum, and also Ajaris from Ajaris is a technical support on Spooky2 forum.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us and all the members.
Yeah, I think the way the karma points work, you've got a lot of karma points in your favor now. You're helping people.
Spooky2 points.
Spooky2 points. You're helping also through extension. A post that you make to help one person helps many people because they read the post and think, oh, that's how they did it. That they can also help me as well. If someone's got treatments, if someone has a condition, they can do a search for that condition and see, oh, that worked for that person, I'll do it for myself as well. And so through extension, you're helping many, many people. Thank you very much, everyone on the forum.
So what is the activity for today?
Oh, well, we thought we'd just thank everyone and go home. Oh, it doesn't work that way? Okay. Well, no, we've for the month of November, we've been having some activities as a way of thanking our customers. We've prepared a PowerPoint. We'll show you the PowerPoint now. That's our background. Now, the special events that we've been having for the month of November, every order that has been placed through Spooky, we've sneaked in a free gift.
Yes, if you're not if you're not familiar what gift we're offering, you can go to either spooky2-more.com, spooky2scalar.com, or miramate.com. At the navigation bar, there is a Thanksgiving, and the screenshot here. You can go to Thanksgiving and click to see the details.
Now, don't worry, you've got 1 full day to place your order and get your free prize, your free gift.
Today and tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And it will last until end of tomorrow.
End of tomorrow. So you've got plenty of time. You don't have to quickly go offline and place your order. Now, we've also been having we've been asking people to post their story, their Spooky2 story online, and we're now voting for our favorite story.
Yes, about 55 people have already, maybe 45 people have already posted their success stories. I think the same place you can find you can find the stories.
So if you go to spooky2.com, spooky2-more.com, click on Thanksgiving, and then you click at the bottom there, vote for your favorite Spooky2 story.
Yeah.
And you can review what other people have written, how Spooky2 has changed their lives, and vote on your favorite one. Now, what happens at the end of the month? Do we give anything to the person that's got the most votes?
Yes. I think there will be at least 6 people who will get free prizes. They from Mini Magic to Flash, or I'm not quite sure about the products, but they will get. But yeah, there will be about 6 people. So vote for your favorite story.
And pass that love forwards. Let someone else win a prize. And today is your chance to win a prize yourself. This is your opportunity to Well, I'm hoping that you've all pre-registered with Zoom and you're online, because if you are, we can invite you on and you can share your story with us and win a prize with our spinning wheel. So let's go. That's the exciting activity for today. And actually, some of the prizes, we'll show you them just in a little while. But we're even including Flash in there, the MiraMate Flash, the device that's you just flash onto your skin and all your problems disappear. Well, most of them anyway.
And Mini Magic and
Mini Magic and colloidal silver
Spooky2.
kit. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
colloidal silver kit.
got some valuable things to give away.
Yeah, XM generator, colloidal silver kit.
Okay, shall we go through the rest of the summer? We've got
I think we can directly go to the spinning wheel.
Okay. Let's go to the spinning wheel. And go back to there. And we're back. Okay, well, I will start my sharing of the spinning wheel and show you what's up for the 3-1. Okay, do you want to go up and
Yeah, but we need to ask them to whoever wants to participate type 1 now.
Okay. Well, to do this, I'm going to have to stop my sharing. I'm going to bounce backwards and forwards again. So, okay, so we've got 3 people that wish to participate.
Yeah. Just to let you know, anyone who want to participate, you may want to share a success story of us using Spooky2 and just your experience. Then after that, we'll start to spin the wheel for you.
Okay, well, the first person who wanted to share
Oh my God.
is Michael. Michael Truong. Okay, Michael, if you want to go ahead and tell us your story, please.
Yeah, sure. So I found Spooky2 within the last couple of months, really. It's a fairly new journey for me. And the way that I found it was through watching Anthony Holland's TED Talk.
Right.
So he was presenting some details about Rife technology, but I don't think in that TED Talk he had accredited to Rife.
No, there was a bit of a discussion about that. In fact, I've been trying to get Anthony Holland to come into our summer, but he's a busy man. He hasn't found the time yet.
Yeah. And it was quite fascinating. So I looked into it further and actually came across Spooky2 in my own research and had realized that you guys had put together some affordable Rife technology. And I think that was quite beautiful to see. It shows that the intention behind putting that out there in the world is really to benefit the human race. And I thought you guys really put the consideration of others before profits, which was really important to me to see that it was coming from a place of being genuine.
Right. Now, do we accept this? Because this is not really like a success story, is it?
Mm.
What should we do? Just
well, we'll make the exception for the first one, but
okay.
Yeah,
we are Michael, trying to get it so people can talk about their experience with Spooky2 products.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. I was moving on to that. So I bought a GX Essentials kit and had started to experiment with both myself, my wife, and also my nephew. So we've actually treated a few different, I guess, complaints or illnesses, you could say, cold and flu being the most recent one for my wife who was sick. And I had used the GX as well to treat her of her symptoms, and it actually helped cure her of her flu. So it was quite good to see. For myself personally, I've used it to treat my sore neck. I had compressed nerve. It was pinching my neck. It was extremely painful. And I had used Spooky2 to heal from that, actually. So within 2 days of actually using Spooky2, my neck went completely back to normal. And it's hard to describe it to other people that have not experienced it for themselves. But once I could show my wife that I was twisting my neck normally, she even believed me too, because I couldn't do that prior. So that's my journey in a nutshell. I spend quite a bit of time in the Facebook group helping others too, because I really do believe in the technology and its benefits for us as well.
Fantastic. Okay, well, I think that's a yes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's look at start the spinning wheel and see if you'll win anything. That's our spinning wheel there.
Okay.
Okay. Give it a good spin and see what Michael has got.
I'm nervous now.
Michael be nervous as well. Gosh, two flashes. Oh, ow, 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 ah. Wow. So
I think this is actually just pack.
great. So congratulations, Michael. You've won a gift pack, a Spooky and MiraMate gift pack, especially customized for Thanksgiving. So congratulations, Michael. You've got yourself a gift pack of a mouse pad and 2 other things. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks. The next person is Jenny. And so, oh gosh. And more and Ruth. Okay, so thank you, Michael. Okay, there we go. There we have
Hi,
young
Jenny.
Jenny. Hi, nice to see you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Now you've been on before, haven't you?
I have.
It's good to see you again.
I have a great story. Thank you. I have a great story to tell. My brother-in-law has Parkinson's disease, and he has progressed very fast. And we are getting just amazing success with Spooky for him. One thing is a Parkinson's person with Parkinson's has an awful time sleeping, and he describes it as laying on a bed of concrete. Their muscles just do not relax. And when I use the sleep programs on Spooky, he sleeps so well. So this has been like years of him not sleeping and just being up most of the night. And then the other thing was my sister and her husband were at the grocery store, and he started to have it's kind of with Parkinson's, it's kind of like sometimes it's really uncontrollable and other times is pretty normal. Well, they were at a store and he started to really, like, his muscles were tight. And from the way my sister described it, she didn't know if she was going to be able to get him to the car to get him back home. So she managed to do that, and they called me, and I went to the Spooky and put his DNA in there, and then within 10 minutes I put him on muscle relaxation, all of the muscle programs, just stiff muscles, everything. And within 10 minutes he was saying, I can't believe that just happened. So that was pretty amazing.
Great. It's a beautiful story. It's good that you're there to help. So,
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Okay, let's turn on the camera for the spinning wheel and see what you've won.
Yeah, I think Jenny should say start.
Okay. Say when, Jenny? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yep. A Teams pad pack. Oh, well, it's still very useful. It's still very.
That's very useful.
You find yourself, gosh, when I was doing test runs with a spinning wheel, I was always stopping on the flashes.
Or mini magic. I think you should do it because I'm so nervous now.
No,
I really want you to get the flash or mini magic.
Next time.
Okay, well, go ahead and spin that again then.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you. Thanks for everything. It's just an amazing product that has touched so many lives.
Okay, you take care. Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so that was Jenny. Now let's have a look.
Now I feel terrible being you know.
Okay, so Roy, Bernice.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so
First one.
I'll be lost without
First
you.
one.
So and Bernice. We have the sound effects. Bernice, hello. Okay, I just unmute your audio.
Speaker view.
Hello. Oh, your audio is a little bit quiet. Can you see if you can increase your audio volume a little bit? Your microphone.
Okay.
No.
Oh, here we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, fantastic. Did Nick or did Sam want to speak of you?
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're great. Sorry, we were just
good.
mumbling on this side.
Wonderful.
Okay, if you just speak nice and loud, the microphone because it is still a little bit quiet. If you can, you can tell us your story.
Okay. Well, my story began before Spooky2, but I was happy to find Spooky2. I don't even remember how I did, but I came across Spooky2 several years ago, and I felt when I looked into it, it was like, oh my God, I'll never be able to figure that out. And I remember not looking at it again. Anyways, and after being sick myself, I had cancer in 2012, and I knew a energy healer here in the Maritimes that used Rife frequencies, and that's how I got healed. And so working with him, I got to understand more about Rife frequencies and how it worked. And so I don't even remember, but I remember seeing the Spooky2 ad somewhere, and I clicked on it, and it was like, oh my God, this is it. I got to get one. So anyway, so we did. And I've been helping a lot of people because I've been doing the energy work with the right frequencies for 4 years, almost 5 years now. And I had to do an awful lot of research. So when Spooky2 came into my life, it was a God's gift because I just had to hook up the person and Spooky2 did the work. So
do any people sort of come to mind, you know, any remarkable stories you'd like to share in any particular cases that struck you as unusual?
Sure. Well, for me and my husband too, excuse me, also, we've had like sciatica issues, stomach issues. I had lumps in my breath that I was able to clear completely. And we use it overall for, like we do the biofeedback and then we treat ourselves and we feel better like altogether. But I've had clients, I have 4 clients with cancer, and I treat them with the Spooky2, and they're doing well, they're feeling better. I've had some with leukemia, one in particular with leukemia, and her blood level was at 1.5 million, and which is usually too high because it's at 240 to 250 is normal. Anyways, and right now it's at 605,000. So it hasn't been that low in a long, long time. So I'm really happy about that. And bowel issues, acid reflux, allergies, gastrointestinal issues, stomach ulcers. Those are all things that I've been treating my clients with and having really good success with the Spooky2.
It sounds like you might have your Spooky2 kit running 24/7.
I do. I'm looking into purchasing another one because one is not enough.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Okay, shall we see what Vanessa?
John.
Yes.
I think you should spin the wheel for me.
Just spin the wheel for you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Oh, okay. Well, you're on to have a flash, don't you? So, okay.
Oh, you will do it.
I'll do
I asked John to go spin the wheel for me.
So here we go. I think give it.
Let's go, John. Let's go, John.
It's the flick of the wrist.
Because every time he spins it, it's a flash.
Oh!
Wow.
It's a cheat. Oh, what's happening today? We can't cheat. We can't cheat. That's cheating. No. Oh, I'm sorry. A tens pad pack. Oh.
I have so much of those.
So she got.
I have a whole bunch of those.
Shall we do another one?
We'll contact you after the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And to follow up on Michael, the very first guest there, I want to ditto that because he's very right. That one thing that really connected me to the Spooky2 was how genuine you guys are. It's not about the money. It's really about people's health, and that's worth more than anything else.
Yeah, that's how I know that Spooky will be around in 20, 30, 50 years' time. It's not just us. It's a lot of people, and it's a revolution. So we're making the change.
That's right, and it's changing a lot of people's lives. So I'm sure it'll be around for many years.
Thank you, Denise. Okay, you take care. Okay.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you so much, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Denise. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, now the next person is Roy. Okay, Roy, it's going to be your time in the spotlight. Whoops. I was doing the wrong person.
Rana.
Yeah, I know. Brian, you would have had yourself Sunday on the coffee time. You wouldn't know. Because your name was just above Roy. There you go. That would have been me losing a spooky point. Okay, so
Okay, let's do Nicholas and debut first because he lives in England and it's very late for him now.
Really? Okay.
So
well,
I think he has been waiting for a long time.
Has he? He's is it what's the time in the UK?
Where is he? Did you?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did it right. Yeah, there's a familiar face.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good indeed. Great to see you.
Great to see you too again. Make sure your audio is nice and loud. You're looking well.
Well, thank you very much indeed. I've got technology to help me.
Okay. What's your story, Nicholas?
Okay, well, this is quite curious because I have a long history of candida, but I haven't actually been treating it via Spooky. What I have been doing is lots of hunt and kill. Now, when I'm doing hunt and kill on Scalar and I stop the generators, I can then click on the reverse lookup, which I don't normally do. This time I did, and I saw out of all the various different results that came up, Candida albicans, which I was diagnosed with some like 25 years ago. And I thought to myself, okay, well, maybe that's proof that it's kind of like grown back. So that's justification for me to start running some Candida albicans sets. And of course, other related things. So the next day, put one TENS pad on the back of my right wrist, one on my left ankle, and I was using just one XM generator whilst I was working. And I ran this set, Candida albicans 1, via a killing shell. And blockages in my digestive system started to be cleared. I could physically feel things being taken away that was blocking me up, which I thought was a fascinating experience. Then after that, I got a bit crazy on it, and I did as many sets I could based upon yeast and mold. When I did the yeast sets, I had the taste of dead yeast coming out of my lungs. showing me that I obviously had yeast overgrowth inside my chest cavity. The next day, my urine stank of dead yeast, lots of it. I mean, like totally over the top fragrance. So essentially, my organs of elimination was getting rid of the yeast, but I wasn't adding anything physically to my protocol. I wasn't taking any supplements. I wasn't adding like caprylic acid or anything like that, or diatomaceous earth. The only thing I was doing that was making this happen was frequencies from the XM generator via contact. Okay, that was basically it. So that showed me that these frequency sets are actually doing what it says on the tin. Okay, which like has given me tons of like, you know, faith and confidence and trust in these things. Sure, there's a bit of a challenge to try and work out which one of those sets is right, but we've got like grade scanning to help us out there, and also just a bit of trial and error. You can eventually find something. At the moment, I'm doing some sets for sinuses because I've got like a bit of a head cold, and that'll hopefully clear that. But it was like, you know, and I've mentioned this experience and things similar to it on a Candida forum. And I've seen people from that forum now coming over to Spooky2 Rife for Life, which means that, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get more people doing this, because like, you know, Candida is a serious issue and it causes so many problems. It allows so many other things to happen in the body, like leaky gut and other forms of co-infections, and, you know, just finding a way of controlling it which has like no chemicals. All right, I think that's pretty impressive.
It's amazing. It's an amazing story. Thank you for sharing that with us. Candida, of course, is a terrible condition, as you say. It's an opportunist, isn't it? It pops up when your body defenses are down and takes advantage of a weakened immune system. So no, thank you for sharing that story. It's a great story. So let's see what you've got in store for yourself. Okay, now give it a really decent spin. I want to see a flash come up. Give it a good spin. Do it for Nicholas. Go on, do it for Nicholas. Fast spin. Okay. Whoa. Oh, we got a flash. We got a flash. Wow. We did it. We nailed it. Well, that's the big one, of course. That's our flash unit. That if you've got any skin fungal conditions, flash annihilates it. So any problems with nail fungus or anything like that, that's a fantastic prize. So congratulations.
Thank you very much indeed. That's going to be really useful.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay, look after yourself.
Well, this is fantastic. We managed to. I think maybe you should do a spin for the next person, who is Tony Marque. So let's have a look for Tony.
Did we lose?
We lost Tony. Yes, he's there. Yeah. So Tony, I'm going to put you online. So let's see how this one goes. Wasn't that good? Someone mentioned on the fact that that's proof that we haven't rigged things so that people don't win the big prizes. We want everyone to win the big prizes.
Yes. Our internet.
That's because the people here start using it. Okay, Tony, can you hear us?
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Tony. We're great. There's no video coming through. Have you got your video? Oh, sorry. Why did that go like that?
Hello, how you doing?
Hello. No, we're great. We're great, Tony. You're doing the microphone on and off, but the camera needs to be turned on as well.
Hello.
Okay, Tony, we will go to the next person. We'll bounce back to you. If you just want to make sure that your camera is working and your microphone volume is up. So we'll go straight on to Vince. And where's Vince? Do you see Vince there? No, Vince has left the building. So No.
Someone is asking what number to type. Type 1 if you want to join.
Yes. So that's everybody then, is it? Yeah. I mean, there's still Vince and...
Sharon.
Oh, okay. Sharon. Yep.
Yeah.
So let's connect with Sharon and see if Sharon is able to get her hardware to be working okay. Hi. Hello. Hi. Okay, what's your story that you have for us, Sharon?
Hi. Well, in the first place, I don't know how I got my face put up there. I think I hacked myself in. Someone told me, but I have a kind of an interesting story. I was introduced to Spooky a year and a half ago in like September. There's a man down here. I live in Guatemala, in the hills of Guatemala, actually. There's a man with the Spooky unit, and he goes around and he helps the indigenous people cure hemorrhaginous dengue, because there's a lot of dengue that goes around here. I was in cancer treatment program, and I had taken what ended up to be my final chemotherapy, and I knocked my immune system down to the ground, to the floor. I was dying. He put me on his machine, and I fell in love with Spooky2. I bought one by Christmas. I'm treating myself all the time with it, biofeedbacks, talks, the cancer programs. I don't know, I love it. I'm changing it up every day and doing something, and I just want to thank you guys for making it possible for us to be able to do this and take our health back into our hands and heal ourselves, and not have to rely on big farm and other people, that we can do it for ourselves, and it's really wonderful.
What programs did you choose?
So,
with chemotherapy,
and my
you would have a lot
carrot
of...
likes it too.
Which programs did you choose for yourself when you had the chemotherapy? Did you choose the detoxification programs?
So that's it. My friend's still healing people with dengue, and they do numerous cases of people. They hold clinics, and all for free. Free does it. I just do it for myself because I'm still just learning, even after a year, of what to do and how to do it. And I learn something new every day. It's nice to be here, to see everybody smiling and laughing and being happy. And it just kind of makes me feel like I'm part of the Spooky family.
Well, you are part of the Spooky2 family.
I had to go figure out how to turn the camera off now. It's been enough of me. Thank you. Oh, I did it.
You did it. Okay.
Audio.
Yeah, that would be great. Which programs did you choose for yourself when you're running chemotherapy?
Well, it was after the chemotherapy. Like it really, it knocked my immune system down into the ground. Oh, John, I don't know. I've written them all down. I keep a log of everything I do. Like off the top of my head, I'd have to go get my book and tell you. I was lucky to remember to turn the computer on when it was time for the meeting. But I did a lot of, I'm doing a lot of detox, and a lot of, and I did the cancer program for a while. I think it was the BI cancer program for a while, and now I'm like trying to get myself set up to do the DB cancer program. I'm really happy because I'm doing my biofeedbacks, and they're coming back less and less and less all the time with less hits. Right now, they're coming back with no cancer hits whatsoever, which leads me that I might be like cancer free. I need to go to the city, to Guatemala City, which is about a 6-hour bus ride away, and take some tests and do some things and find out. But I'm happy just thinking that I'm better, and I'm feeling better. I feel great. I have energy. Right now I'm running the Bach Flowers program. My little computer is right over there. and it's right by my bed, and I wake up and change it, and I have the plasma now, so I hang the plasma over my bed at nighttime, because I have like an A-frame type thingy,
Yes.
and I sleep under it, and I just think it's doing a world of good for me. The contact mode, I haven't used it as much, but I'm starting to again. I've been following a lot about what Nick was writing about the Hun and Keel on the biofeedbacks, and I've started to do that. I have this pesky little stupid lung issue that I'm dealing with right now and trying to get rid of. But I'm just really glad I found Spooky, and thank you.
Right. Well, thank you for sharing that story with us. We'll see what we have in store for you. So,
okay.
We get Nico to give it
what I really want, it's going to sound silly, but what I really want is a Spooky2 calendar, because I have it and it just is hanging on the opposite end from where my computer is, and it just helps me keep track of my my treatments and my days and everything. It's kind of weird, but yeah.
We had the 2019 one, but we haven't made any 2021 yet.
Oh, we're slacking. We left to make a 2021 then. Give the wheel a good spin. See what young Sharon has won. Oh, for goodness! Oh, that's a extended cable for scalar. Have you got a scalar unit?
No, I
Okay.
don't.
I think we're going to have to give it another spin, to be fair, because that really is a booby prize. If you don't have a scalar, then a colloidal silver kit. Well, that's going to come in handy. Very useful. So, Sharon, you've won
a colloidal silver kit?
Colloidal silver kit with a generator, boost.
Oh my goodness!
Silver rod stirrer.
Oh, that's fantastic! I've been taking colloidal silver since last September, and between Spooky2 and colloidal silver, that's the only things that have kept me alive. Oh, I'm so happy!
I'm pleased you made your day. Well, okay, you have a great day, Sharon. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Okay, I'm going to try to turn up now. Thanks for taking me.
Yeah,
you guys are great.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And next one is Janet Clapper. Janet said that...
Janet, yeah, something's happened with Janet. So let's see whether we can get Janet online.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so more, and we'll put young Janet online. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wonder why it always starts with that. Janet, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Can I tell my story?
Yes, Janet. Yes.
All right. My husband and I have been married for 51 years.
Wow.
And he snores badly.
Yes.
So when we first got Spooky, I put in a snoring program, and it kind of got better. Well, then we went to the Orlando conference. We got the scalar, and we have the big magic. So he sleeps with the big magic under his pillow in the scalar field, and he does not snore. Now, for someone with cancer, that's not a big deal. But for someone who hasn't slept through the night in 50 years, that's a big deal. He went hunting this year, and the guys he hunted with commented about he does not snore anymore because he even kept them awake in the next tent.
How old is your husband?
Pardon?
What age is your husband?
72.
And he's going hunting.
Wow.
Yeah.
With a bow and arrow.
He bow and arrow hunts.
Oh my goodness. So he's got good upper body strength then.
Yes.
Well, it's good
Yes.
to hear that your
And we
husband's
have
keeping so
many
active.
other stories we could tell, but I love that one.
I hadn't heard of Spooky with feedback on snoring.
Oh, I'll
Is-
try that for my daddy.
That's
Well,
a
between Spooky and Big Magic and the Scalar, we've got it taken care of.
fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Janet. It's quite an interesting story. Okay, let's see and see what you'll win. Okay, good spin, good spin. Oh, that could be good. Oh, a colloidal silver kit, 2 colloidal silver. No, it's
Oh, wonderful.
It's a colloidal
Which
silver.
one?
It's a colloidal.
Oh.
It's just the, so you've got a colloidal silver kit. Now, colloidal silver is great for general broad spectrum killing of germs and
Wonderful. That is exciting.
so
We
congratulations.
are getting that. So good. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. It was great. You take care.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank
Okay, so who now? We've got
What does it mean
Laurie.
when they raise their hands? See,
Oh.
2 people raise their hands there.
Okay.
you see
I
that?
saw that. I don't know who's.
Not up.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
no, yeah, but that might be old.
Okay.
And Sergio, have you got a story you'd like to share with us? If so, just type 1 in the chat section, which is and they'll alert us to this.
Yeah, because we see you raise your hand.
Okay, so Laurie, yeah. And who was the other person? Okay, so we're on to Tony. Tony the patient. Okay, we'll try again. Tony was on. Who have we not had on?
Bernice.
Bernice.
Yeah, wait.
Okay, so I've unmuted. Tony, hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Turn your microphone volume nice and high.
Okay.
And if you can.
There it is. There it is. Is that better?
Yes, talk nice and loud and clear, and there should be no trouble.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? This is Tony. Thank you for having me on.
Hi, Tony.
My story is about the mini magic. And I had a good experience, but there were a couple of good ones, but one of the good ones, I was in Mexico and I was seeing a doctor there. I happened to be there on the weekend in Tijuana, Mexico. And this doctor was in his mid 60s or so. And I noticed when he was talking to me, I was just there for the flu, to get a flu shot or something to get me, get by the weekend. His hands were shaking. I noticed it's a Parkinson's. And I told him, look, I have this little machine in the car, this device that could help, or you want to try it? And he says, yeah, why not? So I went to the car and got it back, and I put the mini magic coils on his wrist. Within 10 minutes, his hands stopped shaking.
Wow.
And for me, it was an affirmation. And for him, it was like, wow, well, we're going to get this. So he ended up, I gave him the information because I never met that doctor in Tijuana, Mexico. My brother took me there for a quick consultation. It was $10 consultation over there. But I was glad that I was able to share the magic with him. And I haven't been there back in 2-3 years, or 2 years since we had the mini magic. The other story that I had is that, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but we have something there that's very powerful and very healing. I've had some shin splints in Achilles and my left, and also my left ankle issue. And I was thinking, I put it on for intermittently for half an hour, and it finally hit me. I put on some long tube socks and I put it on my left ankle by my Achilles while I slept all night. The next morning, nothing.
No ankle.
And I was no ankle pain, no Achilles, and I said, you know what? I might as well do it on the right, balance it out. So the next night I put it on my right, and it, you don't even feel nothing when you're sleeping, and it does the work. And that's what's the beauty of the mini magic, that you don't have to be logging it on or carrying it around. I even wear it when I'm at work. I do sales and I'm on the field a lot. So I put it in between my shirt and my button and my shirt, and it's kind of concealed. My customers don't see it. But throughout the day, I mean, bombs could go off, or I have to put out fires, or something happens. I'm just calm as a cucumber. It just relaxes you, calms you. So I can see the aspect of how it helps somebody with Parkinson's. If they're shaking, it relaxes you and it calms you down. So for myself, I don't have Parkinson's, but it just also is good for your heart, because I put it right by my collarbone. It just calms you for the whole day.
That's fantastic. Now, we're very proud of our mini magic. It's a tiny, tiny device, but it really punches above its weight grade. And
it's very versatile. It's very versatile, John. Sorry to cut you off, but I want to also finish by telling you this, that my mom's 89. She doesn't speak much English, but she knows how to use it. Sometimes I'll walk into her bedroom and she has it around her head in a headband when she gets a headache. And she'll put it on her wrist, on her hands if she gets a little swelling. And she already knows how to use it. That's why it's so versatile and so simple to use. Anybody can use this, and sky's the limit. That's what I'm noticing. Just want to let you know, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to share the story so everybody can hear this and maybe appreciate what you guys have.
Oh, thanks, Tony. Okay, well, without any further ado, let's see what you won.
Well, I could use another flash. I got the flash already, and it helps with your sinuses right away. My girlfriend had some sinuses. We went to a party Saturday. She came home sneezing. I put the flash on her sinuses and around her nose and the top of her forehead. And within 5 minutes, I'm not exaggerating, she couldn't believe this. My sinuses are dried up. And then she went to bed, and I asked her in the morning, how do you feel? They're still fine.
Okay, give it a spin.
Thank you.
One.
That's good. Pads. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your story as well. It's been good. And give our regards to your mum as well.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Do something special for your family for Thanksgiving too. You take care.
Take care.
Okay. Well, is that everybody? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Bernice, I'm not sure. Oh, I think we've done him twice and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's pretty much everybody. It's everybody that's stuck their hand up. So thank you for sharing your stories with us. Oh.
Vinci, and we lost her, I think.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks very much. We've come to the end of our coffee time. This is the sad part, isn't it? But we've given away some cool prizes. We did. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope everyone gets a big prize.
I know. This is a problem with us. We're lousy business people, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, the microphone's still on. Yeah, but no, it's great. You know, it's a big it's a big thing for us to have the opportunity to thank our users, the people that help us all the time. It's it's a buzz to be able to thank them for all that they do and do it live. So thank you so much, everybody. It's been fantastic having you with us. Now, Thanksgiving is for a day.
Laurie said that she's on the phone now. Do you
Oh,
want to give her a third try?
okay, Laurie. Okay, but okay. So, Laurie we'll give young Laurie one last chance. We're hoping.
Yeah, we hope.
I hope that this is yeah, and it'll be. Hello, Laurie. Hello, can you hear us, Laurie? No, some things just weren't meant to be, and this is just one of them. So I'm sorry, Laurie, that we're unsuccessful in getting you to say your story. Now, Thanksgiving's just for one day, but try and spread it for the whole year. Each day, spread the love. Help the people around you, your friends, your family, the people you love, even the people you don't love. Pass the love forwards and make the world a better place. Thank you for participating today. Just a gentle reminder, on Sunday there's going to be a seminar on a really awesome subject.
Oh, it's not a place for you to do your advertisements.
Sunday.
Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting us and participating in this wonderful thing.
Well, it's great to have a day where you can formalise the thanking, but don't forget the 364 and a quarter days between Thanksgivings. You know, when people get serious diseases, and then there's people that step up to help. And when you're unwell, that's when you're most vulnerable. And these people step up and they do help tremendously for no thanks, for no personal gain. They just do it. They've got hearts of gold. So thank you. 365 and a quarter. Thank yous to all of you. You take care, everyone. And don't forget Sunday, Sarah. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.